Two stones just changed the Parthenon's face. On June 15, 2026, Athens unveiled the west side in a more complete form than people had really seen since the early modern Greek state. And here's the sneaky part. It's the exact side most visitors meet first. That sounds backwards, because the Parthenon feels like a thing you circle in your head. But the Acropolis doesn't work like a postcard. You climb up from the west, pass through the propylaea, and the building turns that west front toward you first. So this isn't some side note, it's the handshake. And for years, that handshake was messy. Heavy west facade scaffolding had blocked street-level views for about 2 decades before it came down in 2025. Then, months before the public reveal, 2 missing blocks were set high into the western tympanum on March 3rd and March 5th, 2026. Now, a pediment is basically a giant stone triangle sitting over the columns. The flat middle area inside it is the tympanum. On the west front, 2 of those lower triangular zone blocks were missing, which made the whole top read like a broken sentence. So what got added? The 6th block from the north was rebuilt from 2 ancient fragments plus new marble. The 7th block was carved entirely from new marble. That's it. 2 pieces. Which is funny, because the effect is way bigger than the body count. The restoration service's point was simple. Complete those missing members, and the west front's original proportions read again. That's the payoff. You're not just seeing more stone. You're seeing the triangle behave like a triangle again. And that matters extra on this building, because the Parthenon was never a dead straight box. Its stylobate and entablature curve. Columns swell slightly. Corner spacing tightens. Even the metopes narrow near the edges. Ancient architects were already cheating the eye. Beautifully. So my favorite thing about this restoration is that it doesn't just replace loss. It restores legibility. It lets your eye understand the facade the way the design wants to be understood. That's a bigger win than making it look new, which thankfully they did not do. That west pediment once showed Athena's contest with Poseidon for Athens. The east side showed Athena's birth, and the west end wasn't just ceremonial either. From 433 BC onward, the opisthotomos back there held the city's public funds. So the first face visitors see was also tied to a very practical end of the temple. Of course, more complete does not mean untouched. The building went up between 447 and 438 BC, with pedimental sculpture finished in 432 BC. Then came the huge break in 1687 when Venetian bombardment hit gunpowder stored inside and blew out major parts of the temple. Modern restoration has been its own long story too. The current campaign began in 1975, and part of the job has been undoing older iron and cement repairs from Nikolaos Balanos that later caused damage. Even this west pediment completion was approved back in 2008, reviewed again in late 2020, and only then executed. Why does such a technical fix feel so visible? Because around 4.6 million people visited the Acropolis in 2025, changed the first face of the Parthenon by 2 blocks, and you change the mental picture millions carry home. Not bad for a repair most people will never notice individually, and almost everyone will feel